Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing a full moon in Virgo pick a card reading. So this is like a guidance for you, and I believe that if you're drawn to this video, there's a message that is meant for you. So go ahead and pick a card 1 or card 2, and look at the timestamp below and go ahead, proceed to your reading. I hope you enjoy this reading and I hope this resonates to you. Love and light. Alright, for the people who chose card number 1, then this is the reading for you for the full moon in Virgo, or whenever you found this reading. I mean, even though it's not the same date anymore, even though it's not full moon in Virgo anymore, if you found this reading, then it might be useful for you for your current situation right now. So anyway, let's proceed. Full moon in Virgo reading number 1 is illumination, about illumination and what can no longer be hidden. Also, I want to give credits to the person who made this spread, and it's the Inner Goddess Tarot, and I found it in Pinterest. So anyway, what can no longer be hidden? And we have here the Page of Cups and the third eye chakra with the seeing. I mean, come on, wow. Look at that, just wow. It's about the third eye, and truth will be revealed. That's what can no longer be hidden, what will be illuminated during this full moon in Virgo. Truths. It could be however it resonates with you. It could be truths that you are hiding, or it could be truths that people are hiding from you. Your third eye will open and you'll be able to see. Like look, 36 to 37. It's not because I didn't shuffle the cards enough. It's just that that's how it will happen. Third eye will open and you'll be able to see the truth, and you'll be able to gain clarity. So what is it about? Page of Cups. It could be about a love offer for some people because it's a Page of Cups, but it could also be about emotions. I feel like it's about suppressed emotions too for some, and it could be intentionally suppressed emotions, or it could be unintentionally. Like sometimes you're just trying to avoid something and you didn't know that it's essential for your healing, and you try so hard to suppress it and avoid it and do something else. But right now, the full moon in Virgo, March 2018, will help this truth to be illuminated. It will come into the surface for you to face, and it will only be for the good. Okay, truths are nice. Truths will never remain hidden, and now is the time for it to come out. And also, Page of Cups is about naivety, and it could also be about creative beginnings for some people, and renewal. If it's not love or relationship, it's about creative inspirations, about projects, about creative endeavors. And if you have these ideas that you've been hiding from the world and keeping to yourself, this full moon energy will help you to reveal that to the surface for you to take action on. And it's still up to you. I mean, it will be revealed and you will get guided, but it's still up to you to take action. And any creative project or any creative endeavor, it will come out whatever this represent on your situation. very unexpectedly, because it's the Page of Cups. And it will be unexpected, but it will be welcomed. It could also be like truths, like positive news from your loved ones, like a birth of a child or a marriage or something like that. And unexpected but happy but welcomed. And it's okay. It's also reminding you that it's okay to express your emotions. It is safe to wear your heart on the sleeve right now. And what else? With the third eye chakra here, this is how you get from the third eye chakra. It's like the inner sound and light. It's like the divine sound and divine light. That's how you get the divine guidance from God, from the universe. And with the creative endeavor, for people who are really thinking about, about career or and you're guided to calm your mind, to be able to really get the guidance that you need, and you'll be able to see all the possibilities. You'll be able to see all the possibilities, and you will have this heightened intuition. I know that it's true for myself, so it will be for most people for during this full moon. And so yeah, make use of this full moon energy wisely for the good. And for the affirmations for this, it says, I open myself to my intuition and inner wisdom. I expand my view of the possible. I trust and follow my inner guidance. So that's the affirmation for this card. Also, with the seeing card here, look with new eyes, straight from the book. Look with new eyes upon the world you are creating. Expand your view, and your whole reality will grow with it. So that's the message from these cards. And also, it's seeing beyond physical reality. Like, you're not bounded by any physical limitations. It will help you see all the possibilities, and you will see like that it will be limitless. It is limitless. And you'll be able to see yourself. You have to be able to see yourself as spiritual beings on this journey. And you'll be able to recognize the patterns you are playing out in this world, and the role you play or could play, like your purpose. And what will help you during this time is self-reflection or journaling or meditation, whatever works for you. And what's important is that you look within. Doesn't matter how you do it, but what's important is you reflect, you look within, and through understanding your own self, you'll be able to have an expanded vision and gain clarity of the world around you. Okay? So, what more message for this card is letting go of the restricted views of seeing things. It's open now. You'll be able to get the truth, get clarity now. So, let go of those preconceived ideas that you have on your mind that is like limiting you to do something that you really, really want, whatever that is. If it's a love offer, offering the love, or if it's creating a new project or venturing into expanding your project, whatever that is, however that resonates with your situation. And it's also, what I got from this is seeing things with fresh eyes, new perspective. So that's the message, that's what will be illuminated during this full moon energy in Virgo. So now we'll move on to releasing. These cards, 2 cards, will be for releasing what you need to let go of during this full moon. And we have here the 2 of Pentacles, clarified by the guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. See how this ties in with this? You will get the guidance that you need. And what you need to let go of, what I got from this is about card about indecision. And also what I got from this, it's about self-doubt. So that's what you need to let go, letting go of doubting yourself and indecision. It seems like you've been always looking at the negative side of life. Look how this person is looking at the downside of things, and like thinking you're not good enough for the creative project or the career you're creating, or thinking you're not good enough for the person that you want to be with, for some people. And Pentacles, so it's about the earthly material things. It's about I'm thinking insecurity about their finances, like, is this possible? Thinking if this is possible. Juggling which path to go, indecision, or it might be that you already know what you want, but you have like 2 choices and you're thinking which one's better for you, and which one will serve you better. And with the guidance card here, you're always being guided and supported by the universe on what direction, whatever direction you choose, you're always supported and you're always guided. And I'm also getting right now, there's no right or wrong one, but you will feel which one is the most right for you. You will know that only if you listen, only if you do these things, calm your mind and reflect. You will know. You already know. And you look within. That's what you need to do first. Look within. And the universe will show you signs, and so you ask for a specific one. They are willing to lead the way and the right direction to move forward. And also what I got from this card, if you look at that, like as above, so below with a tree there. And that for me is that you are an extension of the divine or God, and that so if you look within and listen to your intuition, that's where the guidance is. Trust your own inner knowing, and it's okay to think and use your mind, but don't use it too much because it only leads to confusion. Like, it's okay to be logical, but sometimes it leads to overthinking if it's not balanced. Because the mind is where the ego is, and it's not that ego is bad. Ego is there to protect you. That's why it's always warning you, like, not to do this certain thing. But sometimes it creates a fear-based thinking. If you use too much of your mind, too much thinking. And so, if you want more clarity, if you want more clear answers toward what you're seeking, then follow what you feel. And look within, follow what you feel, follow your truth. That is where your truth is. And don't worry about it, because you're always being supported and guided. towards the right direction. The universe always wants you to succeed, so listen to the guidance. Okay? So that's what you need to release, this energy. Indecision and self-doubt. So now, moving on to the third card. Third card of this first set for the for the people who chose the card number 1. This is about transformation. What will be transformed? What is getting ready to emerge during this full moon in Virgo? And what we have here is the Six of Cups, clarified by the Choice card. Free will, courage, willpower, and change. So with the Six of Cups, this for me is the past habits. This is about the past. Looking at the past, reflecting on the past memories. It could be like about the past lover for some people, because it's about cups, emotions. So however that resonates with you, like an ex maybe. And but by working, so this card message is that your past habits will be transformed and you'll be able to have the courage to make the choice. By working in partnership with the universe, listening to your guidance, then this card is like taking the action. You have the free will to take the action now, to make the choice with this card here. And you have the free will, and the full moon energy in Virgo will give you enough courage to transform and to make that choice, to be able to move forward. Like look at the card here, there's like little butterflies here, so it ties in really with the transformation card. And I love that how this reading is so on point. First is seeking listening to your intuition, then seeking the guidance, listening to it, to be able to make a choice and then move forward. You now have the courage to do what you really want, courage to break those habits that's been keeping you in the same cycle in the past, and courage to choose what's best for you, courage to release what is not serving you, and courage to move forward. Most importantly, courage to move forward. You need to keep moving forward to grow. We cannot stay stagnant, stay the same thing, same routine, you know. And straight from the book, this card's message is, within every moment is the power to choose. Your choices will determine your experiences of life. Choose wisely. That's a message from this card, from the book. And you are not alone with this. Seek guidance and ask for help. And what I'm also getting with this is that you have free will. We always have free will. Guidance will always be there. Support will always be there. The universe wants you to succeed, so you'll always be guided. But it's always up to you to ask them for help, because that's how it works. Like, your angels are always there, but if you don't ask them for help, they will not be able to work with you, because you have a free will. You still are in control. So that's the message. And also with this, don't be overwhelmed. Plan small things. Plan how to take small steps on how you will be able to do what you really want. And plan how you'll be able to stick with it. So that's the message for the people who chose card number 1. I hope it resonated with you. Take however it resonates with your situation. And if you need more guidance from me, if you think I'm the reader for you, you can always book a reading with me. just look at my details down below. Love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, for the people who chose card number 2, then this is the set. This is the reading for you. I mean, even though it's not the full moon in Virgo anymore that you found this video, if you have clicked on this video, I know that you're supposed to, because you will have the message that you need right now at this moment. But anyway, it's still focused specifically in the full moon in Virgo, March 2018. So I asked on this card about the illumination. What will be illuminated during this full moon in Virgo, and what can no longer be hidden? And we got here the 7 of Wands, clarified by the Desires card. This is about the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra. So with this, what I got is that 7 of Wands, it's blocked. You're blocking something. You're blocking the desires. You're blocking what's your deepest desires, what you truly want. And there's like this sense of like unsteadiness with keeping up with your decisions, and it also feels like you're the only one that is blocking the way to your success, to what you really truly want. And it's like a self-sabotage behavior. So that's what will be illuminated. That's what will come up, on the surface for you to deal with during this full moon in Virgo. And there's this so much fear. If you look at his face, he looks fearful, and it could also be about other people. It's like it's about other people. You're being fearful to make these changes because you are afraid on how it will affect other people that you care about in your life. And it feels like, to me, this is about having this me last behavior. Like you're a very selfless person to the point that it's too much, and you become passive. And there's a thin line between being understanding and taking other people's wants and needs, and also with passivity. There's a thin line between being understanding and passivity. And to the extreme selflessness, like being selfless. We've been conditioned to be selfless, but to the extreme, it's bad, because it's selfish. Like being selfless can be selfish. How? Because if you always put your foot other first, you'll soon develop this resentment towards them. And if they found out about this, that you always putting them before your needs, they will feel so much guilt. Like, why did you do that? Why did you put my needs first before your needs? Like it could they may feel so much guilt because you put them first before you, even though you had the best intentions. And it's like it's being selfish if you're doing that. And like, I hope you're getting where I'm coming from. And you will hurt them. You will put hurt on them because you think you're doing everything for them, but you're not really helping them. Because if you do everything for them, how will be able to learn to stand on their own? Yeah? And they will not be able to learn through those challenges that they're facing, because you're doing everything for them, you know. And what they will learn, they will always rely on you, and you will feel this resentment towards them, even though you're doing it them for their own good. You'll feel so tired, and you feel like and you will feel like if they're not returning back the favor, if you're expecting I know you're not expecting back, but if they're not really, if they're taking it for granted, you will feel so much resentment. Like, why I'm so being nice to you? Like, I do everything for you, but now why? Like, you'll be like, why you're not being nice to me back? Like, I know, hope you get what my point is. And it's like this is guiding you to focus on your desire to in your needs. What's your passion? What's your craving? And so with the solar plexus chakra here, be assertive. Focus on your individuality, what you really want. And it's okay to focus on your desires too, and tell other people, express what you really want. So this is a solar plexus chakra for that. And you can do it by simply saying, like, whenever someone asks you for something and you really don't feel like doing it at the moment, you can just simply say, start with the word I'm feeling this and that, express your emotional truth. And for example, if you're calling someone's calling you, someone's keeping you in the line, and someone called you, and you're really doing something really important at the moment, you can say, express your emotional truth. I'm feeling like I really need to do this, something that I'm working on, and I can't keep on talking to you. Just express your truth. And passion, highlighting the passion here. Passion is the larger part of compassion. So have passionate self-compassion so you can have compassion and empathy toward other people. So if you put yourself first and express your needs, and you'll be able to have this empathy to other people too, when they freak out, like, to on the line, like, oh, so, like, you don't want to talk to me. They can freak out like that, and then you just continue to be assertive and explain. You've already expressed what you're doing, and then in that way you'll be able to have more empathy towards others. I hope you get what I'm getting, because it's quite hard for me to explain. But also, with solar plexus chakra, as I've already explained, this is about your inner strength and your assertiveness. And desires, this is about cravings of the soul. And straight from the book, this desires card is about a journey beneath your surface wants to the depths of your soul's true desire. There are no limits to what you can achieve. And this is just not about the simple pleasures. This is about your deepest desires, the craving of your soul, about what I've already said. And it's about what you really want to do, what makes you passionate as yourself, what makes you excited, what makes you laugh. Think of this while, think of like this time where you felt the most happy, where you felt the happiest. Think of that time and reflect on what happened at that time that makes you this gave you this emotional fulfillment. And now look at your life now, and is it really making you happy or just feeding superficial gratification? Not because it is what you like, not because you are doing what you're supposed to do doesn't mean that that will make you happy. It doesn't I hope you got what I said. Like with what society told you to do, not because you're doing what you're supposed to do doesn't mean that will make you happy. Okay, so focus on what you really truly want. Also, with this solar plexus chakra, about your personal power, and about your in contrast to this fear, about your individuality as a person and the freedom of choice. That's what this card's message is. And it's telling you to be proud of who you are and feel confident and express your individuality in full form. And the affirmations on this card, I think it's important for you to know too. So the affirmations is, I am standing in my personal power today. I am worthy of being loved, respected, and listened to. I am proud, confident, and happy with myself. I deserve and accept the life I dream of. I choose to move forward in life. Repeat that as always when you needed to. Okay. I'm standing in, like, I don't know if I have to repeat that again. Anyway, let's move forward on to what needs releasing during this full moon in Virgo. What you need to let go of, what will be released, what needs to be released. And we got the Ace of Swords with the Presence card, awareness, attention, reality, and connection, with the Home card, shelters, safety, nurturing, and warmth. So what I got from this is that with the Ace of Swords here, whenever I see swords, it's about truth that needs to come out, and it's the Ace of Swords, so it's like telling you to release the truth. It's time. This is also about the raw power. It ties in with the solar plexus chakra here, and it's asking you to be more logical. Deal with your decisions being a bit more cold, but with dealing with your decisions with not really with less emotions, but being more practical. That's what I'm getting. And It's basically standing up for your rights. And you have now this great clarity to situation. And now you can argue your case with the view to come out victorious. You will be victorious. You have this great possibility to be victorious only if you have this strength to release the truth, release what you really want. And also what I noticed with these cards, if you cannot see, it's 4 to 4 and this card is 4, so it's 4 4 4. So whenever I see fours and it's very highlighted with this, is that you are always guided by your angels. It's about your angels' guidance. Your angels are with you towards this releasing of the truth. And it almost feels like it's stepping into your power. So don't worry, because they're always guiding you. They're always present. Always ask for them whenever you need them. And also with the presence card here, straight from the book, it says a path of miracles is unfolding right now. And in this moment, you must be present to win. Winning, about being victorious, it ties in with this. Stay in the present. Stay in the present moment. Bring your attention to the present moment. And it feels like for some people you are overworking, or it's just that you have so many distractions and you are you have hectic lifestyles and you're multitasking. So it's not helping in a way that you're not getting the guidance, because you don't have the full attention to the present, because your angels are delivering the guidance at the present moment. And if you keep thinking about, I don't know, if you're distracted and you keep thinking about, it could also be you keep thinking about the past, or you keep thinking about being worried about the future, you will not get the guidance that you need, because you're too focused on the past and you're too focused on the future. You should stay focused on the present moment. You need to have your full attention to the present. That's where all the blessings are. It could possibly be that the blessings are right in front of you, but you are too focused on regretting what you did in the past, or wishing, hoping, I don't know, worrying about what will happen in the future. Like what will happen when all these blessings will be lost, or something like that of some sort. And just enjoy, like focus on the present. Even when a situation genuinely needs to change, often the best first step is to bring our awareness back to what is. And don't miss out on spiritual support in the present by being focused on the past and the future. That's simply what is the message of this card. Also, it's about the reality. If you can see reality there, about the truth, about what's in your reality right now. And pause, stop, reflect. That's what you're being guided to do in order to be able to release this truth. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? Ask yourself, is it making you happy? How does it contribute to your highest good? Are you just letting yourself be taken advantage of? Why do you let it happen? Now, what you can do to change it. So that's the message of this card. Now this card is home, shelter, safety, nurturing, warmth. And your home is a reflection of your state of being. Nurture the nature of your living sanctuary. That's the message of that card. It's straight from the book. So now, I feel like whatever's stopping you is related to your family or people that you treat as family. Your loved ones and the people that you care about, they're the reason why you do so much and forget yourself in the process. Well, think of it this way. If you continue neglecting yourself, you will deteriorate. Now, how you be able to help them if you deteriorate? You cannot pour from an empty cup. Now, how will they able to survive without you now that you can't do it anymore because you've exerted yourself so much? You're not doing them any favor, not doing yourself any favor, you're not doing them any favor by doing that. And also reflect on this, like your home is meant to be your haven, it's meant to be a solid base where you can feel safe and nurtured, and it's a place where we should be able to drop your guard and feel at ease. So now think to yourself, is your house your home? And what steps you can do to be able to make your house into your home? And the guidance is release the truth. Start by releasing the truth. Okay, so moving to the transformation. And what will be transformed during this full moon in Virgo? What is waiting to emerge? And we got here the Star card and the Three of Wands. And that for me, that means also being clarified by the Faith card. Hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. And this to me is, you will transform. You have this great possibility to transform. First, you'll make the choice. You've made the choice. Once you've made the choice to move forward, you will be able to be the star. The star, you will be the source of inspiration to other people. That's the possible transformation that could happen given that you take the needed action. You release what you need to release, and you do what you need to do as you are being guided by the universe, by your guides, by your angels and the divine, by God. And people will recognize your actions. Balance. This is like a balance in receiving and giving. And by living in your truth and individuality, you will inspire others and you will be their guiding light. Now that's the right way to guide or teach people. You set as an example to them, and not by doing everything for them. With the Faith card here, this transformation will almost feel like a miracle to you. And just do what you can in the present, and Be your most authentic self and keep the faith. You are being supported always through the process. And straight from the book, this card's message is to see beyond your current circumstances to the full realization of your highest visions. Trust and believe. Faith is your open doorway to receive. And also, with this card's message, this faith card, you can see that properly. It also talks about what I can feel is like a law of attraction. And you know, when an analogy is when you order food in a restaurant, you know that it will come. Sometimes right away, sometimes you will have a little wait. But when it comes, we almost always get what we expected, what you ask for. So life, it's like focusing on what you really want, what you really want to get, because sometimes life delivers us experiences in the same way. It's always based on our feeling, based on our intentions and our faith-filled action. And we take so much time to be clear about our order. Like, it's like you're ordering food, what you really want, and instead of focusing on what you want, you look at other options too, and in the menu. And it's sometimes you focus so much on what you don't want, and then sometimes you don't really take the time to choose what you really want, because maybe you've put others' needs first, and now you'll get annoyed with life because you didn't get what you want. Like, you didn't get the food that you really want, you didn't enjoy your food, you didn't enjoy your life, because in the first place you didn't choose what you really want. And so you didn't feel fulfilled. Now you're miserable. So you really have the power to choose what you really want. So take action on that instead. And have this keeping the faith. By keeping the faith, have this you know, the saying that everything happens for a reason. That's also the message on this card. And keep on being grateful for even those little things that happens. Be grateful for that. Stay in that grateful energy, and stay on that high vibration, because that's how you align yourself to what you truly want. Like, sometimes you don't really get what you want right away because you're not in alignment to that. You're not in the same vibration to that. In order to be in that same vibration to what you really want, you have to raise your vibration to, like, being grateful, like grateful of the little things, staying in the present moment. Because if you continue on being sad and being negative, you are just blocking the way. You're blocking your blessings, basically. And now you know and clear what you want, be sure to clear those fearful expectations, because that's not what that's not what that is not what you want to attract. So don't stay on those fearful expectations and self-doubt. So if you're if you're finding it hard to do that, ask your angels for help and guidance to stay positive and have that courage and self-esteem. And also, another message for this keeping the faith card is that examine your beliefs and your thoughts. Because your beliefs, your thoughts is coming from your beliefs. So examine, like, is it positive? Are you keeping it positive? And also, ask yourself, where does your faith really comes from? Where is your faith coming from? So that's the message for you guys who picked the card number 2. I hope you enjoy your reading. I hope it resonated with your current situation. And if you need more guidance on that, you can email me and book a private reading with me if you think I'm the reader for you. Okay? I really, really hope you enjoyed this reading. And love and light.